Welcome back, family. If this is your first time, you already know what to do, man. Hit that subscription icon, hit the post notification bell, and select all. That way you will be notified every time we go live or every time we do upload a video to this platform, okay? If you are interested in a reading, go down to that description box, hit that link. It will take you directly over to the website where you can book with me, amongst other things, man. If you've already booked with me and I haven't reached out to you yet, I will be. And if you have booked me and I haven't reached out to you, check your email, check your text, man. 9 times out of 10, I either text or emailed you, or either you didn't have one, and that's the reason I emailed you. All right. So with that being said, yeah, go ahead and check those, y'all. I will say this, y'all. We're finna get out to a crazy start. I've decided to just go ahead and start doing these things live, and I am going to announce when I'm going to start the live classes for those of you who are interested. I do have a little session that I'm just going to open up for those of you who don't know if it's quite what you need, but you do want to come in and see if it's worth it, okay? We'll discuss that probably in the live that I'm going to do in the future. So make sure you looking for the notifications for the live if that's something that you're interested in, okay? With that being said, y'all, as always, this is a collective reading. Therefore, everything I say, it may or may not resonate with you. And if it does not apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fits, wear it. Just know that if you're here for a reason. And it could be something in your past that needs to be clarified. It could be something that's currently going on in your life that needs validation. Or something that spirit wants to prepare you for that's about to get ready to take place in the near future, man. And let me tell y'all something, man. I just want to say this. Everything that comes out in this deck will come into fruition. Believe me when I say it. You have to be willing to see it. Don't just come on for a daily message and not be looking for these things to manifest in your life. Okay? Right now, it's the energy that we need to be coming up out of, and that's that energy of keeping ourselves isolated. We have to come out of that energy. Okay, let's get into this. Spirit, what do we need to know about this? Let's jump into this energy. Spirit, we ask you to come through and that you give clear and accurate information, and that the information that you give be not only honest but beneficial in terms of just giving us something that we can take with us throughout our day that will keep us 2 to 3 steps ahead of those that would likely come up against us in any way, form, or fashion. We ask that with the tools being given, that you would take this information and that you will put it into as a simple form as possible. Talk to me, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know? What is it that the collective needs to know? Yeah, something is about to happen, man. Some type of invisible countdown is taking place behind the scenes. Okay, some events are aligning behind the scenes, and that they're about to unfold. This is the energy, y'all, that's been coming out a lot. Something is about to unfold. This is the energy the collective is in. The ripening, what you seek, is still forming, okay? And whatever this is that's about to get ready to unfold is formulating in the background, but it's something that you've been trying to find out. And, it has to be connected to the spiritual warfare. Yeah, somebody is speaking beyond their rank, okay? There's somebody involved with whatever this is that could be speaking beyond their rank, y'all, when it pertains to this. Okay? Somebody is speaking on borrowed authority. Let's see where we're going with this. Yeah. Whoever this is most definitely trying to project some type of fear onto you. Okay, they're making some type of accusations when it pertains to you. Okay. And whatever it is that they're trying to project on you is only a confession of who it is they are themselves. Yeah, Spirit is saying something that they're projecting onto you I feel like it's meant to unmask some type of intentions that you could have. But really, their true motives are being revealed through these actions, okay? So whatever they did was meant to unmask something that you have, maybe some type of intent that you may have, but in all actuality, it's just only revealing their true motives when it pertains to the situation, okay? What else is, Spirit? What else is, Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, somebody is most definitely trying to cause you some type of accident. Somebody is trying to cause you some type of accident. Whoever this is speaking beyond their own authority or speaking beyond their rank. They ain't supposed to be calling the shots. I don't feel like it's going to happen with the accident card being in the reverse, but it's an invisible countdown before something aligned behind the scenes, okay? Yeah. And I feel like whoever this is they went against some type of like caution and or warning that they was given. Okay, what else do we need to know here, Spirit? Yeah, this is something about like a couple, a younger couple. This could be a younger couple. Okay, somebody's around, like I want to say mid-30s, anywhere between 30s to like, 50, early 50. Age of 30 to early 50. Somebody that's most definitely not a sweetheart. This person is projecting some type of like fear on you. This is somebody who does not support you, okay? Somebody who's not very pure-hearted as well. Spirit is saying they're speaking beyond their rank when it pertains to this situation, okay? Yeah, somebody's most definitely trying to bully you. I feel like they're not getting the job done or having a hard time doing it with the bully card being in the reverse. Yeah, somebody most definitely wants to embarrass you is what Spirit is saying by way of projecting this on you spiritually. They want to spiritually bully you in order to like embarrass you, as well as try to stop you from reaching some type of like goal. And this is the purpose. Spirit say it's not going to work. Okay. So maybe somebody is used to embarrassing you by way of like projecting things onto you, some type of fear, and it's not working. Yeah, somebody wants you to lose out on some type of like property or something. I can't make it up. Some type of investment, some type of like wealth that you can. Yeah, whoever this is, that they don't want you to be stable. Somebody's trying to stop you from being stable. Okay. Yeah, and this could be somebody that's very experienced, or they could have went to somebody that's very experienced to train them on this to go help you, to stop you from getting some type of like real estate that could put you in a position of stability. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? Because it's already getting crazy. I ain't gonna even lie. Like I said, it's an invisible countdown that's taking place behind the scenes, y'all. Okay, somebody that's speaking beyond their authority, or beyond their rank, is trying to cause you some type of like accident or some type of like harm in some way, form, or fashion. It is the invisible countdown that's taking place to this. I don't believe something is going to hit the way they thought it was going to hit because it's in the reverse. Okay, but whatever it is that you're seeking pertaining to some type of like couple that could be anywhere between 30 to 50 years of age is ripening, okay? It's forming in the background, okay? And like I said, whoever this person is trying to put you in this accident that speaks beyond their authority, is most definitely not a sweetheart. And they most definitely are. They're trying to project some type of like fear onto you, to like bully you. They want to embarrass you, okay, and stop you from reaching some type of like goal. But it's not happening. I feel like with the gold card being in the reverse, like I said, whoever this is, they're trying to unmask some type of like intention that you have, but really they're unmasking who it is that they really are. Okay, they could be getting training to like stop you from getting some type of like something that's going to put you in a position of stability. Talk to me, Spirit. What else here? What else do we need to know here, Spirit? Yeah, whoever this is most definitely losing some type of like sleep. Okay, somebody is losing sleep because they know something is going to happen, because it's given like whatever energy that they sent out backfire, or they're worried about this accident energy that they sent out backfiring. So somebody is most definitely losing some type of like sleep behind the scenes. Yeah, Spirit is saying this is somebody, man, that's praying. They was praying, or they are praying at this very moment that you don't wake up. Okay. This is a younger couple, y'all. Yeah, Spirit is saying your ancestors is bringing in the victory when it pertains to this person who speaks beyond their rank. Somebody that's very cold-hearted and not pure. Okay. Your ancestors are proud of you, and you're being vindicated when it pertains to this person. Okay. Yeah. Spirit is saying you are sleeping with the enemy. This person could be losing sleep, man. They was trying to project some type of like fear onto you as well. Okay. This is somebody who most definitely wants to stop you. Like what they want to embarrass you and stop you from reaching some type of like goal. Is not going to happen. Spirit is saying everything that this person could be trying to push off onto you is really who it is that they are. Yeah, you have guidance from the other side when it pertains to this. And I feel like whoever this guidance is, whatever spiritual guidance you have, they are masking this shit behind the scenes. Okay, the intentions of this person. Okay, they're unmasking the intent of this person. If I still have you here, man, and I've said anything that resonates with you thus far, or if I'm helping you in a way, man, do me a big one, man. Hit that like button up, man, and hype me up. Do me a big one. Hit that like button up and hype me up. Okay, y'all see my numbers going down, y'all. It's a spiritual warfare over here. I just don't speak about it. Talk to me, Spirit. Like I said, it is some invisible countdown taking place. It's giving it some type of energy that was sent out by somebody could have went back, or they're afraid that it's going back to the point of where they're losing sleep. Yeah, something that was meant to harm you, cause you some type of like accident. Somebody is afraid of that energy going back to them. Talk to me, spirit. Yeah, whoever this is most definitely your ancestors are bringing in the victory against this person with the 5 of swords in the reverse. Spirit is saying they're being humble. Okay, this person could even be thinking about coming in and compromising. Okay, yeah, but this is somebody with the 5 of swords in the reverse that could have had some type of like resentment, hold some type of resentment against you. Yeah, they were strategizing against you. This person was strategizing, could even be strategizing about how it is that they can come in and compromise because they're being humble right now. They're losing sleep, okay? But Spirit is saying, yeah, this person was most definitely dishonest. They're very dishonest, okay? What else? A lot of air energy out here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Talk to me, Spirit. This is somebody that's very dishonest, and this something is a countdown. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. For me, it's like almost as if like a countdown is happening for this person before they get into some type of like accident, before some type of like energy that they sent out is sent back to them. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person was doing magic, trying to control this situation, y'all. Okay, trying to control this situation, y'all. And I do feel like somebody else could have even been doing some type of like magic to get them and encourage, you know. What else do we need to know? His spirit with the Ace of Wands coming out. Yeah, this person wanted a new beginning, but your ancestors is bringing you in a new beginning when it pertains to this. I cannot make it up. You are being vindicated, and your ancestors is bringing you in a new beginning. And Spirit is saying what's happening is slowly unfolding. You see what I'm saying? You might still be feeling the remnants of everything that's going on in your life, but this is what's happening behind the scenes, okay? Somebody is most definitely being humble to the point of where they want to come in and compromise because they're afraid right now of some type of like energy coming back in their mind. They know it's only a moment of time. This is somebody that was very deceitful, that was strategizing against you, and was most definitely, you know, doing a lot of magic to control the situation behind the scenes. They wanted a new beginning, just like I said, y'all. And Spirit is saying this is your new beginning. Whoever this is resonating with, this is your new beginning, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Spirit is saying you sleeping with the enemy. Somebody could most definitely be an Aquarius, y'all, that you're sleeping with. Okay. And Spirit is saying you need to most definitely believe this. You need to most definitely probably believe this. Talk to me, Spirit. Something about this Aquarius energy. This, whoever this person is, can most definitely be Aquarius, but you're sleeping with the enemy. Spirit is saying this person can most definitely be like projecting some type of like energy off onto you. You could be a star anyway. You could be somebody in the spotlight, but you're sleeping with the enemy. Okay. And you could just, Spirit is saying you could have too much trust for somebody that you sleep with. Okay. What else? What do we need to know, his Spirit? Because like I said, man, they most definitely being, somebody is being humble behind the scenes, y'all. Okay. For strategizing against you, doing magic for their own new beginning. Okay. What do we need to know about this Aquarius energy, Spirit? I'm curious about this Aquarius energy right here. This star energy. What do we need to know about this star energy? Yeah, Spirit is saying somebody most definitely, some type of like choices either they're making or you're making is affecting the way that you see things. Okay. And this could be this person that you're sleeping with. Okay. Your energy imprint. Okay. You feel the truth. It's something that you know about this person. Okay. Because I feel like whoever you are, you could just feel it. Like, you know, somebody could most definitely have a gift of energy, like just working with energy. You could be an energy worker. Yeah, Spirit is saying it's an invisible hand that that's influencing this person behind the scenes. Okay. It's an invisible hand that's influencing this person behind the scenes, and that they're causing them to go against choices that, you know, make choices that affect where I feel like they're going against themselves, okay, and it's affecting the way whoever this person is. That's a hidden hand. That's working behind the scenes. They're affecting the way this person see things, okay, and you can feel this. Somebody knows this. Whoever you are, yeah. Spirit is saying because this is something that happened in the past and it feels very familiar. So you already know that it's somebody. It's a hidden hand behind the scenes that's affecting this person. What else do we need to know, his Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is saying somebody most. I don't know if this person could want to put you in a state of lack or poverty or struggle. What else do we need to know, his Spirit? Yeah, they doing energy work. This person is doing energy work. Somebody wants you to struggle, man. And they doing a lot of energy work behind the scenes. And it's somebody that's influencing this. This could be a ex-lover of yours. Could be an ex-lover of yours or ex-lover of this person's. Okay? Take it as it resonates. But you know what's going on. What else do we need to know, his Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, somebody is summoning things, man, from outer worldly things. I apologize, y'all, if y'all can't see that. Y'all know that green screen on, but somebody is behind the scenes summoning things. I told y'all they doing spiritual work. You can't make this up, man. They doing spiritual work behind the scenes, summoning things, man. Yeah, Spirit is saying whoever this is, this could be somebody, look, no decisions, just grooving. I feel like somebody is most definitely trying to determine, like they want to, it's something that they're trying to determine the outcome of, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, this card says the thinking mind acts like it's, but it's not. Okay, like something like it's thinking, but it's not. The thinking mind acts like it's something, like it's brain or something, but it's not. So whoever this is I'm getting is not thinking, okay? They're not thinking. They're just summoning things to try to control a situation, okay? That's more so what I'm getting. What else do we need to know here about this situation, Spirit? Somebody is most definitely summoning things behind the scenes, y'all. This could be somebody that you're sleeping with. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Or it could be like an ex-lover of this person. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, somebody is most definitely like praying that you don't wake up. Somebody is, but you're being vindicated by your ancestors. Somebody's trying to give you a homegoing celebration with the 4 wands coming out. Is more so what I'm getting. Okay, they're summoning things, not thinking, just trying to control the situation. Most definitely trying to end you with the 4 wands coming out. Yeah, 7 of swords. I feel like somebody most definitely wants to come in and be honest about this. Okay? Because something is not going as planned. Okay? What else do we need to know, his Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody tried to slow you down, man. Okay? And I feel like somebody's trying to stop some type of like celebration. But I do feel like somebody is summoning things to more so like, it could be to affect your stability. But I'm getting somebody most definitely with that 4, because that could be like a home celebration card. We got the 7 of swords in the reverse, okay? So that makes me feel like whatever they was planning failed. Whatever strategy that they planned to do this or to slow something down failed with the 7 of wands in the reverse, or to stop some type of like expansion. Because I do feel like you in the spotlight in some way. To be honest, man, you got somebody out here that's really jealous. They doing an ex-lover, yeah, because somebody wants to put you in poverty. Is what Spirit is saying. Yup, they summoning things to get this done. This is somebody who's not thinking, okay? They just doing shit, okay? Somebody wants to dictate your pace, okay? Especially when it pertains to like your family, which deals with your 4th house, which what the 4 wands could actually be saying, which deals with your family and your stability, okay? Whoever this is wants to come in and be honest about trying to slow this down, or something about that, okay? It's something about something not going right, okay? Pertaining to whatever it is that they were planning behind the scenes. What else is Spirit? I said I wasn't gonna deal with these. All these cards right here is a little too big. Yeah, this is somebody who wants you to be financially dependent on others with the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, right? Yeah, it's all about coming for your stability, and your ancestors are proud of you, so you're being vindicated in this moment, man. But yeah, this is like a couple or something. Okay, this is a lover or somebody like that. Your ancestors are vindicating you when it pertains to this. Okay, because I feel like somebody doesn't want you independent. Because that 9 of Pentacles is that single energy, that independent energy, you know, like early retirement energy. You're abundant, right? And somebody does not want that. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, 9 of Swords, somebody is worried about you having some type of like new beginnings. They could be even worried about you having a new beginning when it pertains to some type of like relationship as well. I cannot make it up. Mm-hmm. They very stressed out about this shit. They stressed out about some type of like new beginning. Yep, that you could potentially be having with like somebody could most definitely have somebody coming in. Okay. And I said I wasn't gonna do them, but I'm gonna do them anyway. So I get talk to the spirit. What else do we need to know? How you sleeping with a motherfucking worried about some type of like new love? Yeah, something could happen in July, or something that's going to happen in July. Because Spirit is saying your ancestors are proud of you and you're being vindicated. Yeah. Spirit is saying they already having nightmares. These some fools, man. They already having nightmares. Yeah, this is family. This family is already having nightmares and shit like that. What else is Spirit? Yeah, something happened on a Friday, y'all. Okay, where somebody could afford some type of like document. Spirit is saying whatever happened was divinely orchestrated. Okay, whatever happened was divinely orchestrated. Yeah, you could have a daughter that's most definitely working against you when it pertains to this situation. Okay, have a daughter that's working against you when it pertains to this situation. Okay. Which I'm gonna tell y'all, for me, it don't surprise. It's not a surprise that it's a child that could be involved with this. But I know for many of y'all, it most definitely could come as a surprise, because you would be surprised how many people I actually read who do not want to believe that their child would do something like that. And in my opinion, like, you the one who gonna fall victim. I can only give you, take you to the water. I can't make you drink. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, man, if I did say anything thus far, man, and I'm resonating with you and taking you somewhere, man, hit that like button up and hype me up in the comment section. Spirit is saying the ripening. Okay, what you seek is still forming pertaining to whoever this couple is, this younger couple that could be anywhere between the age of 30 and 50 that is praying that you do not wake up. Okay, something is about to get ready to come out, and it's ripening. It's the ripening is happening behind the scenes, is what Spirit is saying. What else? What else do we need to know about this little couple and this information that the collective could expect to hear? Yeah, this couple is stuck, y'all. They having a hard time moving forward because your ancestors is working their ass. I cannot make it up. Specifically like a father energy that wanted to dominate somebody. But I do feel like whoever you are with the Six of Wands in the Six of Swords in the reverse, somebody is stuck. Somebody is stuck, or they wanted you to be stuck. Okay. Or I do feel like somebody is most definitely having a hard time, and this is a husband energy, y'all. Out this couple is having a hard time moving on. Okay. This could be somebody who is very overbearing, wanted to dominate, very controlling. Okay. This person could be causing a lot of trouble as well with the Emperor card in the reverse. What else is Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, whoever this is somebody that's very arrogant. And I do feel like they're trying to slow something down. This could be somebody that's also afraid of like them ending up being some type of like sacrifice, okay? But I do feel like this person is most definitely with the hangman in the reverse, using some type of like spiritual influence, okay? This is a stubborn person is what Spirit is saying, okay? Somebody that's very arrogant. Your ancestors whooping on this person, man. Okay, this is somebody who's having a hard time regaining control of this situation. It's something that they got to let go. Maybe of if this is a land or property, they got to let that go. But if this is some obsession that they have with you, they most definitely have to let this go. And it could be a female cousin, and a female cousin as well as a male child that could be involved with this as well. But somebody got to let go of some type of like obsession that they have for you, because they stuck at this point. And like I said, this could either be this is an Aries energy, okay, but this is giving like a father energy. Someone that's in an authoritative figure, maybe someone is not most definitely like you don't have a strong connection to, or if this is a leader, they're not a very good leader, they're like a micromanager or something like that. But yeah, this somebody, man, it's a lot of trouble behind the scenes. This person is stubborn though, man. Okay, I feel like he's causing a lot of trouble behind the scenes from a standpoint of being stubborn, y'all. Okay. Yeah. And it's something that this person is trying. I feel like this person is trying. It's something that this person is contemplating. Okay. And whatever it is that they're contemplating has them in a state of depression. Okay. So like I said, whoever this is feeling stuck. They praying that you don't wake up. Like I said, this could be a father figure. If this is a father of yours, this is somebody that you don't have a strong connection to. Or it could be somebody that's not directly connected to you. Meaning like, you're not their biological child. Okay. But whoever this is somebody that's most definitely overbearing. They could cause a lot of trouble behind the scenes. They're very arrogant and stubborn is what spirit is saying. And they have to let go of some type of like addiction and that they're very depressed about. Okay. I do feel like at this moment, they're trying to figure out how it is that they can regain control over this situation. And that's what really has them pissed off and depressed. Spirit, what do we need to know about this Emperor in the reverse? Spirit, what do we need to know about this Empress or Emperor in the reverse? This male energy in the reverse. Yeah. Spirit is saying the slow unfolding, man. This person is trying to regain control of something. They're trying to stop something from unfolding. They're slowly unfolding is what spirit is saying. What else is spirit? Yeah. Veiled assistance. They could be getting some type of assistance behind the scenes to get this done. Okay. What else do we need to know? And they're doing this in secrecy to stop this from happening. Yeah, but either way it go, your ancestors are bringing in the victory. Spirit is saying this person hidden. This is somebody who has a hidden comparison. They secretly compare themselves to you. Okay. Somebody secretly compares themselves to you. Spirit is saying this is somebody who is trying to delay some type of like accountability as well. That's approaching. Yeah, pertaining to some type of like fortune. And with the destiny card coming out as well, that's saying that whatever this accountability that is approaching is fated. Okay. It's fated. And they're trying to delay it. They're trying to slow it down. What else is spirit? What else do we need to know about this Emperor in the reverse? Yeah, this is somebody who is not for everybody, okay? Your ancestors, this is somebody who's not for everybody is what I'm getting, okay? Or this person could just be committed to this, but your ancestors is bringing in the victory. Yeah, this person is committed. I feel like they're taking you out of some position that you're in or headed in that could put you in a space of becoming a role model. Okay, talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this person is most definitely doing a lot of crown chakra magic on you. I think head work. They could be trying to drive you crazy, but your ancestors are so proud of you that they sending that shit back to this person, okay? What else do we need to know about this Sitchy spirit? What else do we need to know about this situation? About this Emperor, okay? Yeah, spirit is saying somebody can most definitely be losing sleep. This person is having a lot of bad luck. They losing sleep right now with the world card being in the reverse. Suffering from a lot of delays is what spirit is saying. Yeah. I'm telling you, somebody is most definitely on the defense. Having to be on the defense right now. Trying to figure out how it is that they can regain composure. Because it's given like if this person is constantly attacking you, no matter what it is that they do, it's like you constantly come out on top. Okay? Yeah, this person is most definitely trying to... This is somebody who's very envious of you is what spirit is saying. They're very envious of you. And I feel like they're very envious and pissed off at the fact that you're always on the defense, and because of that, you come out on the top, and it's causing them a lot of bad luck with the world card in the reverse. Okay, this could be a husband and a wife. Whoever this wife is very self-absorbed, man. Okay, what else do we need to know, his spirit? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah, spirit is saying some type of like some type of like sudden changes is happening with this person right now. It's a lot of chaos in this person's life due to your ancestors is what spirit is saying. Yeah, and some type of like magic that they did. They could have been trying to send it out towards you. But there's a lot of chaos in this person's life right now. Okay. This person could have most definitely did some type of like chaos magic towards you. Yeah. And I'm telling you, man, whoever you are, you in the spotlight in some way, form, or fashion, man. I feel like they're trying to stop you from seeing this, as well as trying to stop you from having any forward progression. So whatever it is that they did, I feel like whoever this is could have most definitely sent some type of like a lot of chaotic energy towards you. They wanted to affect your first house, which deals with the way people see you, perceive you, the way you even see yourself, the way you perceive yourself, your appearance, so on and so forth, right? They wanted people walking away from you as well as trying to stop you from progressing with the Three of Wands in the reverse, right? And stop you from seeing that they was actually doing this. Because that Three of Wands energy also gives that somebody could be gifted. You know, you can have the gift of intuition. Okay, you could be a seer. Yeah, most definitely a high priestess. They working with a feminine energy, y'all. Yeah, to like bind you, to do some type of like binding work. Okay, they most definitely working with a feminine energy to do some type of binding work. Yeah. What else is spirit? Trying to stop something from going? Yeah. What I tell you, because whoever you are, you in the light, you in the lamb light. So they're working with a feminine energy to try to like just bind you from whatever it is that you're doing. Because somebody's main goal here is to really like slow you down and stop you from moving forward. Okay. They also trying to like stop something from coming out is what spirit is saying. Okay. And I feel like whoever you are, you can most definitely be exposing this, because either you're in the lamplight or you're doing something that's slowly putting you in this position to become a role model. Okay. So they sending a lot of energy towards your crown, trying to, you know, shake things up with you. Maybe you forgetting things. Maybe you having a lot of fogginess or whatever the case may be. Whoever this is really envious of the fact that you're on guard when it pertains to this. And you know that it's causing them a lot of bad luck. Yeah, I'm saying sudden changes. They're having a lot of sudden changes in their lives due to like some type of magic that they're doing, and whatever it is that they're doing is not having any forward progression for them as well, y'all. But they were trying to stop you from having this, as well as trying to stop you from seeing this. Yeah, they most definitely working with a practitioner to try to like bind whoever this is that's in the star energy. All right. What else is spirit? They're trying to bind this star seed energy. What else is spirit? Yeah, spirit is saying somebody lied. Either somebody lied on you or they lied in court with the perjury card coming out. This could happen in June, or whatever they lied about is going to come out in June. Yeah, pertaining to some type of like Four of Pentacles energy. This could be property, land, estate, something that's very beautiful is what spirit is saying. Yeah, and it's an argument in the fight. Okay, and they could have lied about something in June pertaining to some type of like land or property, some type of like estate, y'all. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Cups coming in the reverse. It could be that this group is arguing and having some type of like disagreement about this situation as well. Maybe whatever they thought that they were going to get from lying, they didn't get it. Okay, I feel like somebody most definitely thought that they was going to get like a celebration or some type of victory from telling a lie, and they didn't get it. Only thing it caused them was a little bit of friction between each other. Yeah, spirit is saying whoever this is most definitely bribing others to work against you as well. This Emperor energy. Yeah. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's offering people shit. And you could most definitely be somebody that's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's very compassionate, loving, caring, giving, that type of energy that they're bribing other people to work against. Like I said, whoever this is moving on borrowed authority. This is someone who speaks beyond their own rank. Somebody that's very cold-hearted, not pure, and your ancestors are bringing in the victory that pertains when it pertains to this person. Like I said, if I say anything thus far, man, go ahead, hit that like button up, hype the kid up in the comment, below the comment section, man, and let's keep this moving. Spirit, what do we need to know about this person that speaks on borrowed authority? That's like evil, okay? That the ancestors is whooping on. What do we need to know about this, spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's most definitely trying to put you to rest, man. Okay. I feel like your ancestors at this point could most definitely be contemplating with the Four of Wands coming out, putting this person to rest. Okay. Whoever this is could most definitely be trying to do some type of like recuperating as well. They're trying to figure out how it is that they can recuperate from something that the ancestors is doing. Thank you, spirit. They're trying to figure out how it is that they can recuperate from whatever it is. This person is very emotional. This could be somebody that you're sleeping with as well, an enemy of yours is what spirit is saying. Okay, but this whoever this is somebody that's very insecure, very codependent, very needy, shallow, and they could be causing some type of like unnecessary drama. Okay, I do feel like this is somebody who most definitely was trying to put you to rest, and they took the first step to do this, to cause unnecessary drama to do this. Yeah, they most definitely wanted, with the 4 of swords coming out, and then I got the 4 of wands out there. For me, that says that somebody was most definitely trying to go, like, that's a 4 of swords, which could be like an image of a man laying in the coffin. Then we have the 11 of wands, which, I mean, 11 of the 4 of wands, which is a celebration, okay? Yeah, this person was most definitely, in my opinion, trying to figure out how it is that they can end you, okay? And they took the first step to do this, to cause some type of, like, unnecessary drama to gain this. Yeah, Spirit is saying this, they're most definitely in competition with you, and it could be a lot of arguments and fights pertaining to this. But now they're in this energy of trying to figure out how it is that they can rejuvenate from whatever it is that they're going through right now. This person is most definitely, you know, this is somebody who's most definitely, like, very emotional about this situation. Yeah, and it could be some type of, like, it's something about some type of, like, they could be, yeah, somebody, it's something about their stability, y'all. There's a lot of conflict around this person right now, is what Spirit is saying, okay? What do we need to know about the 3 of wands? Because, like I said, somebody is most definitely trying to figure out what direction they can go into to recuperate from this situation. What do we need to know, Spirit? Let's get some clarity on this 3 of wands energy for the collective. Yeah, it's a lot of argument and fighting. Somebody's trying to figure out how it is that they can detach from a situation emotionally, okay? Because somebody is giving, whoever this is trying to figure out how it is that they can gain clarity out of what everything is going on around them, because it's a lot of arguing and fighting behind the scenes. Yeah, this is somebody that you're sleeping with. Spirit is saying somebody that you could have said no, and it could be that whoever you are, you need to detach from this person emotionally as well, so that you can, you know, see some gain some type of clarity about this person. Yeah, Spirit is saying, like, whoever this is most definitely like an energetic mismatch for you. This person is in competition with you, and when it pertains to, like, stability, okay, I feel like this is somebody who's in competition with you when it pertains to your stability, and they're energetic mismatch. And Spirit is saying you need to most definitely detach from this person from an emotional standpoint, in order for you to be able to see the truth that this person, or who this person is, okay? Yeah, they most definitely, yeah, Spirit is saying a no shields you. Something that you said no to could have most definitely protected you from this person as well. What else is, Spirit? Yeah. I do feel like this person is most definitely energetic. Whoever this is, the energetic mismatch for you is what Spirit is saying. What else here? What else is, Spirit? Yeah, something is about to get ready to come out pertaining to this person. Okay, something is about to get ready to come out pertaining to this person. Something that this person did. Okay, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, and I'm saying somebody's going to come in and be honest about something, or somebody wants to, with the 7 of swords. Okay, yeah, I'm telling you, man. The Hermit card, whoever this is, man, they were misguided about something. Okay, something's coming out. It's giving that energy. This is somebody from your childhood that's going to come in and say this, or somebody from your past, and it is going to be pertaining to something that this person could have paid for. Okay, maybe they paid them to do something, but in general, somebody is most definitely about to come to you and be honest pertaining to a situation. Okay, somebody do feel like they were misguided about a situation that they were paid for, and they want to come in and be honest, is what I'm getting with the 7 of wands, because something that they strategized didn't work against you. Okay, so yeah, something could be about to get ready to come out. Okay, and you most definitely gonna have to detach from this person emotionally to see things clear, is what Spirit is saying. What else is, Spirit? What else is, Spirit? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah, somebody is most definitely, they paid somebody to try to control the situation with the Strength card coming up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is somebody who most definitely, I feel like, wanted somebody to come in and give you something I feel like this is whoever this is. They're trying to figure out how it is that they can regain control over the situation. So they pay somebody to come in to give you something that will cause you an ending with the world card coming out. Something that could have been in your cup. Okay. Yeah, and this somebody, they wanted to be successful when it pertains to like causing you some type of like ending is what I'm getting. What else is spirit? Yeah, this is a male energy. Could be a father. Okay, or you could be somebody that's a emperor energy. What else do we need to know his spirit? Yeah, somebody could be a Pisces. You could be a Pisces. Whoever this person is somebody that's imaginative, sensitive, compassionate, kind, selfless, unworldly, intuitive, and sympathetic. Yeah, something about a third party individual, man, being involved with this. Somebody could have walked away from this person, maybe like a third party individual. Yeah, spirit is saying you need to seek verification and confirm this before you conclude. Somebody could have most definitely walked away from this person. Yeah. Like somebody, something about this person being greedy or not wanting to be greedy or something. This is somebody who's not greedy or something like that. Okay, or who didn't want to do too much is what I'm getting. What else is spirit? What else is spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, spirit is saying whoever this is most definitely was collecting information on you for the ops. Okay, and I feel like they walked away from this person. This is somebody who didn't want to do too much. I feel like it's no longer in this energy of wanting to be greedy. Yeah, it could be something about a foreign cult leader that's involved with this. Okay, whoever this was, I feel like they was collecting information on you for some type of like foreign cult leader, okay? And they walked away from it because they didn't want to be too greedy or they just didn't want to do too much. Yeah, whoever this was working with a foreign cult leader, y'all, to set you up. They had some type of like insurance fraud on you, all right? And they were supposed to end you. And it's a Pisces energy that could have walked away from this third party because they didn't want to do too much, okay? Yeah, but somebody most definitely is planning on having somebody come in to control the situation. They pay somebody. Somebody wants to come in to be honest about this is what I'm getting, okay? What I'm getting is that you need to detach from somebody emotionally. It could be somebody that you've been sleeping with, okay? This is somebody who's just an energetic mismatch from you, okay? And something that you could have said no to could have protected you from this person, okay? I do feel like somebody is most definitely trying to figure out how it is that they can gain some type of like rest from this situation or rejuvenate from this situation. Yeah, and spirit to say something is about to get ready to come out. They very positive about this coming in. This is somebody who wants to be honest, and they very positive about being honest and coming in. They could be very positive that whatever it is that they're about to say or come in and say to you is going to like, help them rejuvenate from this situation. Yeah, whoever this is feels like they were most definitely misguided pertaining to you. Yeah, and this could have been from somebody dealing with somebody from your past. Yeah, who was trying to control this situation by way of like coming in and putting something in your cup. Okay, yeah, to cause you some type of ending. Yeah, and look, I'm telling you, man, this is somebody from your past. They wanted to gain success by way of doing this, and they paid somebody to do this in order to gain success. Okay, somebody wants to come in and be honest about that. This could be a Pisces energy. You could be a Pisces, but whoever this is, they walked away from this third party energy, man, because they didn't want to do too much. This is somebody who's no longer in the energy of being greedy when it pertains to collecting some type of like information for this foreign cult leader, okay, to set you up for some type of like insurance fraud. So somebody could have most definitely been trying to unalive you for some type of like insurance fraud setup, okay? You're being vindicated here, okay? You're being vindicated. And spirit is saying it's somebody that you connected to that was most definitely trying to figure out how it is that they can, find rest. And they want to come in. They want to come in and say something, okay? They want to spill the beans, right? Like I said, whoever this is, man, somebody is most definitely projecting fear onto you. This is somebody who wants to embarrass you in some way, form, or fashion to stop you from reaching some type of like goals. And it could be that whatever it is that they're trying to do is not working. But Spirit has said this is somebody that you could be sleeping with that's an enemy of yours, okay? That's trying to project things onto you. And if I still have you here, man, at this point, you might as well go ahead, like it up, hit the hype button, all right? What do we need to know about this enemy that the collective is sleeping with? What do we need to know about this enemy that the collective is sleeping with? Yeah, somebody most definitely is trying to gain some type of abundance. Okay, this is somebody who wants to be independent. Okay, somebody that you could share a space with too is what Spirit is saying with the Four of Wands. Yeah, whoever this is most definitely paid for some type of like new beginning. They took action to pay for some type of like new beginning to be in this single, independent, and abundant energy. Okay, and I feel like they paid somebody. Somebody manifested something. Somebody wanted a house or some type of stability. Okay. What else is Spirit? Yeah. I feel like whoever this is could be like it could be. They could be in debt. They could probably be in debt right now. Let me see one. Somebody is most definitely going through some type of like turmoil pertaining to some type of like debt that they in. Okay. And they trying to figure out how it is that they can overcome this problem with the 10 of Wands in the reverse. But Spirit is saying, whoever this is was projecting some type of like fear onto you. But whatever it is that they've been trying to project onto you is only things that they have within themselves. You see what I'm saying? This is somebody who was trying to embarrass you. They could have been trying to gossip. They could have been doing like spiritual work to try to put you out there to be embarrassed by way of like spiritual bullying you. And try to stop you from reaching some type of like goal that you're trying to aim for as well. But I feel like they didn't hit the target. Spirit is saying you're sleeping with the enemy. So this could be somebody that you're sleeping with that is involved with it, that wanted some type of like abundance. Okay. And I do feel like they paid somebody to have some type of like new beginning. And this could be a lot of money that they paid to manifest something in. Okay. And it could be that somebody is in debt or they're having some type of like conflict pertaining to this situation. Yeah, it's a lot of like turmoil that's going on pertaining to this. Somebody's trying to figure out how it is that they can overcome this situation. I'm trying to figure out who is this person, man. What is this? What is this? Okay. Let me see if I can. This ain't adding up right here. Let's see what we need to know about this in Spirit. Because like I said, it ain't adding up, y'all. It's giving somebody wanted to be in the Nine of Pentacles energy. Somebody could be a Virgo energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, heavy Virgo energy. Okay. Whoever this is wanted some type of like new beginning when it pertains to like their career that will put them in the Nine of Pentacles energy. So they paid a lot of money. This could be somebody who has like a lot of financial disputes or just in a lot of debt. Okay. And I feel like they're going through a lot of turmoil and they're trying to figure out how it is that they can overcome this. But how is this connected to the situation is my thing. Okay. How is this connected to the situation is my thing, okay? How is this connected to the situation is my thing. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this situation, man? I got to hurry this up, y'all. I got to be somewhere. What else do we need to know about this situation? Because like I said, they paid some. What did they pay for, Spirit? What do we need to know about this plan? Spirit is saying this could be a sister energy too for some of y'all. Something about like a sister energy that's being involved with this. Yeah, documents. Spirit is saying you need to document everything. Okay, they could have paid for something pertaining to some type of like documents. Okay. Okay, something finna come out. Okay. Something that they paid for. What else do we need to know in Spirit? Yeah, clock without hands. Time. Something is about to hidden the purpose of what it is that they. Something is about to reveal the purpose pertaining to what it is that they paid for, and it's connected to some type of like documents. And Spirit is saying when this comes out, you need to be the calm observer. Okay, do not react, y'all. Let me get through this. They don't want you to react crazy. What else do we need to know in Spirit? What else do we need to know here? Yeah, this could be like a sister or auntie, Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Yeah, this is family is what Spirit is saying. And it's about some type of like misfortune, okay? They wanted you to lose out on something. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? Okay. What else do we need to know, Spirit? 12:12 on the clock. Spirit is saying this is a validation. This is a validation. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, King of Wands. Could have been a brother that was involved with this as well, that's walking away from this because it's an argument and a fight that's involved with this. So a brother who's involved with this can most definitely be walking away from this. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're trying to figure out how it is they can walk away from this. And it's a lot of conflict that's involved with this shit behind the scenes. Okay. What else is, Spirit? What else is, Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, it's a lot of like arguments and fights behind the scenes pertaining to whatever this is. Somebody could be a Gemini that's involved with this. Whoever this is could most definitely be somebody that's nervous, tense, superficial. They suffering a lot of inner conflict pertaining to this from a mental standpoint. Yeah, they tried to steal something from you, but you have guidance from the other side, is what Spirit is saying, okay? They wanted to take something that you had, maybe like intellectual property, something along those lines. But the whole time you got guidance from the other side, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here? Yeah, I'm telling you, they most definitely paid somebody to do some type of like work. Okay? If they ain't do it themselves here, to cause chaos behind the scenes when it pertains to your mental. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? Yeah, this is a lot of money, man, but Spirit is saying you're protected. See, they wanted you to be burdened, but I do feel like whoever you are, you could have protected yourself in some way. Okay? What else do we need to know here, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, could be a baby's mother is what Spirit is saying. For some of y'all, this is a baby's mother. Wow. But you have spiritual guidance on the other side when it pertains to this. Yeah. This is the worst mistake that they ever made, y'all. This is a baby's mother energy. They were trying to project something going to you. Yeah, somebody could most definitely be a Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn that's suffering a lot of inner conflict. Or they paid this Capricorn energy to put this into you. They could also been doing dream work on you as well, y'all. All right, give me a second, y'all. I got to take care of some business. Yeah, y'all, my bad. So, like I said, this person most definitely paid for something. This baby mother energy paid for something, y'all. And it's the worst mistake that they ever made. They could have paid the Capricorn energy to do something. Whew. Worst mistake that they ever made. I apologize. I had to run, y'all, to go do something. But yeah, this is the worst mistake that they ever made. You were protected. This person paid for work to cause chaos behind the scenes, man. Yeah, they wanted to come in and steal something which they never got. Was working with a Gemini energy. Like I said, somebody that's most definitely nervous, tense, and superficial. Somebody that's inconsistent. Yeah, and whoever this is most definitely trying to figure out, it's a brother energy. Brother or uncle could be a Leo, Sag, Aries energy, trying to figure out how it is that they can walk away from this. Okay. Yep. So Spirit is saying there's going to be something about some type of like documents that's going to come out. Okay. And Spirit is saying the timing is hidden about this on purpose. So you're not going to know when this is going to come out. But when it does come out, you need to be a calm observer. This is going to be connected to potentially like a sister or auntie energy. Does not have to be, but it will potentially be protected to them in some type of like family. Yeah. And this is it's connected to some type of like misfortune. I do believe that they tried to cause you a misfortune for it. It's an uncle involved with this or a brother that could be a Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Does not have to be. Yeah, this person is most definitely right now with the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups trying to figure out. They're contemplating walking away, trying to figure out how it is that they can do this. I'm trying to steal something from you because they ain't getting no peace is what I'm looking at. Somebody is not getting no peace, specifically that Gemini energy that we talked about. Yeah, that was doing some type of like work to cause chaos behind the scenes. They were working hard too, y'all, but either you protected yourself or you're just protected. It's a Capricorn. I feel like a baby's mother energy could have paid a Capricorn to do this, and Spirit is saying this is the worst mistake they ever made. They paid somebody to do like some type of like astro or dream work on you, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Whatever it is that they were doing, like I said, it was supposed to unmask your intentions or some type of like motives, but in all actuality, it's only doing the opposite. Okay. It's doing all of that. Spirit is saying somebody does not want you to be stable. They don't want you to have some type of like land or property with the real estate coming out in the reverse, or some type of like wealth is what I'm getting. And this is why they're gaining training to do this. But you do have guidance from the other side when it pertains to it. Okay. So let's look further into this situation. Like I said, if I do got you here, hit that like button up and hype me up in the comment section. Hit that like button up and hype me up in the comment section. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, somebody is most definitely trying to do something to stop your business from growing. Okay? This is what they're doing. Told you. This is, and whatever it is that they were doing was meant to unmask your intention, but their intention is being unmasked. Okay? And you have guidance. Whoever this is does not want you to be stable. They want you to get this energy with the King of Pentacles and being in the reverse to the point of where you're overly spending. That you're worried about materialistic things, okay? And whatever it is, this person is saying that somebody wants you to, they're doing something to try to affect your business, to cause it some type of like great loss with the Five of Cups coming out behind that. Okay. Somebody wants you to be disappointed. Yeah, they want you with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. They want you to feel like whatever it is that you're investing in is not yielding you any benefits. This is what I'm getting. Yeah, they want you to give up. So much as so they want you to give up on it. They feeling like if they could put you in this energy to feel like you're not getting anything out of what it is that you're investing in, you'll give up on it. Yeah. Yeah, and they're figuring out how it is that they can, I feel like whoever this is feels like they can recover by way of doing this. Okay? Or maybe you recover from it, okay? But somebody's most definitely trying to cause an imbalance when it pertains to this, okay? Yeah. They want to cause you a great loss is what Spirit is saying too. Spirit, what do we need to know about this this Five of Cups in the reverse? What do we need to know about this Five of Cups in the reverse? Yeah. Spirit is saying the gatekeeper. This person is gatekeeping something. Or they're wanting to gatekeep your success is what I'm thinking. Thank you, Spirit, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, and this person, yeah, they have Spirit is saying what was hidden in the dark is about to come to the light pertaining to this person. How it is that they wanted to gatekeep your success. They wanted to cause you a loss. Yeah, Spirit is saying you need to use your intuition over impulse when it pertains to this person because they are trying to cause you mental conflict, okay? You need to pause before responding when it pertains to everything that's going on in your life, okay? That's more so what I'm picking up when it pertains to this. What else is Spirit? Yeah. Somebody wants to gatekeep your success, man. Okay. What else is Spirit? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm telling you, something about an auntie, sister energy. Could it be a Queen of Wands in the reverse? Okay. Somebody could be very jealous of your success or whatever the case may be. Yeah, the fact that you're stable with the King of Pentacles. Emotionally balanced with the King of Pentacles as well. I mean, with the Queen of Cups. Yeah. And there's something about an authoritative figure that's involved with this as well, y'all. Okay. But somebody is most definitely mad. It's an auntie or a sister energy. That could be a Leo, Sag, Aries energy. As well as like they could be mad at your stability, at your peace that you have. I promise you. This is crazy. Yeah. What else is Spirit? Imagine that. Somebody mad at the collective peace, at their stability. It don't make no sense. Talk to me here, Spirit. What else do we need to know? It don't make no sense. Yeah, and this because you have guidance on the other side when it pertains to this as well. Yeah. Something about some type of like union being involved with this or a couple being involved with this. That could be connected to some type of like group is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, they're very emotional about this. They're very emotional about this situation as well. That's what I'm getting. They don't like that. They don't like you peaceful. It don't make no sense, man. I have never seen nothing like this in history. They don't want you to be in this peaceful energy. They don't like that you in this peaceful energy. They don't want you to have a serene background, financially stable, love life. Somebody does just not want you in that peace, and they working with a community to get this done, okay? Yeah. It don't make sense. You got to be all type of messed up for that to just, to live in this energy. Talk to me here, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this person was doing candle work on you, man, trying to hex everything about you when you overcame it. They also impersonated you. They could have actually used physical IDs to impersonate you, or just could be acting like you on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. If somebody was most, I feel like whoever this is, this was supposed to come in the reverse. Can't nobody tell me it's not, y'all, because I grabbed it a certain way, but my spiritual team was saying grab it this way. Somebody is not happy with this, whatever it is that they did, whatever it is that they invested in, they disappointed with it. Okay, whatever it is that they did, they're disappointed with it. What else is spirit? What else do we need to know? I feel like I'm missing something, y'all. Okay, what else do we need to know, his spirit? What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, spirit is saying it's okay, man. Somebody don't like the fact that you okay, man. I cannot make it up. Spirit is saying the choice is always yours to vibrate high or to vibrate low. Wherever you go. Yeah. I feel like, man, whoever you are, man, they hate the fact that you choose still to vibrate high, despite the fact that this is happening and that you okay is what I'm getting. Yeah. Did you forget that you're still inside the game? Yeah. Despite the fact that they tried to knock you off. I can't make it up. Somebody is pissed off at the fact that you still in this good energy. You still choose to vibrate high moving forward, despite the fact that they tried to comfort you. What else do we need to know, his spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, spirit is saying somebody most definitely could be being blackmailed at the time. Yeah, for something that they did on Tuesday that you could have overcame. Yeah, this is a stepmother that could be being blackmailed pertaining to some type of like something that they did on Tuesday to knock you off. Spirit is saying this person hates on your intelligence. This person hates on your intelligence. Talk to me, his spirit. What else? Yeah, a mom's brother could most definitely be involved. So this stepmother's brother could most definitely be involved, and they're disappointed pertaining to these investments as well, y'all. But look, if I did say anything and you still here, man, hit that like button up once again. Hype me up, man. And if you can, do not hesitate to donate to the channel. All donations will go back to the growth of the channel, all right? I do have people just trying to slow down the progression of the page. So if you can, just hit the like button. If you don't have anything to donate, believe me when I say that is more than enough, okay? If you're interested in the reading, go down to that description box. You can hit the link. It'll take you directly over to the website where you can book with me, and I don't miss y'all. I'm not even putting myself on the pedestal. I'm just confident in the gifts that the Most High has given me, all right? And anybody who ever got a reading with me will tell you the same thing. But in general, y'all, if you want to get items off of the website to where you can potentially protect yourself moving forward, you could also do that over there as well as join the classes, okay? And with that being said, I will never leave without thanking my spiritual team for coming through, giving clear and accurate information, being willing to do so on a day-to-day basis. And I ask that the Most High continuously bless them with the energy that they need in order to continuously do so. And I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, love, light, and abundance to you all. Ashe.